Hi there guys, my name is Paul de Klerk. You're watching this because you reached out to me about organising some New Zealand wills and life insurances for your family. And so you had a very quick telephone chat with Pierre to discuss this. Now, you would have received an email from me by now discussing all of this, but I just quickly wanted to personally discuss what the email is trying to say. Now, as a migrant to New Zealand, organising your wills and life insurances is a very important topic, and I understand the magnitude of what you've just done. You've uprooted your family and relocated them across the world to a brand new country. And I did this back in 2007 myself, so I know what you're going through. But while this is very exciting, it's not without its risks, especially if you have dependent children. And that's what this really is about, isn't it? Your children. You've moved countries to provide them with a future. And now you and I together are going to protect that future if something happens to you. So here's the deal. If I can do your life insurance for you, then as a thank you, I will pay for you to have your wills professionally done at Perpetual Guardian. Perpetual Guardian is New Zealand's largest and oldest professional trustee company. They've actually been around for over 130 years. Now, the number one most important thing that your will must say is, who is the guardian going to be for your children? This is the person who's going to raise your children for you if you died. Now, what most people don't realize is, even though you have appointed a guardian in your will, they can, and they often do, abdicate this role when push comes to shove. I've seen this before. The authorities turn up at the door with your children and say, here you go, please look after. At which point the guardians sometimes say, whoa, hold on a minute. Whose money am I going to use to raise these children? Mine. Because I've got two little smurfs of my own. In other words, where is the money coming from to look after your children and to raise them to the standards that you hope for? Now, unless you have squillions of dollars in the bank, life insurance really is the cheapest way to provide this money to the guardians. And this is why it's crucial to put money in your will for the benefit of your children if you were to die. Now, if you refer to your email, you will see the insurance quote attached. Now, I've based this quote on what you told us during our phone call. Things such as your age and your job, what you do for a living, who is the breadwinner, what is your income, and things like this. And as far as I know, you don't have very big debts to cover, things such as a mortgage. So I have focused on making sure that the breadwinner's salary continues to pay out if he or she dies. This will be a monthly payment that pays out every month for at least 15 years, tax-free. Over and above this, the family also gets a bonus $250,000 check as a lump sum to pay for certain things such as your funeral, or any flights to South Africa that must be purchased. Maybe they need to upgrade a car or put a deposit on a house, things like this. So the life insurance, what is it worth? It's worth a total payout of $1,026,000 if the breadwinner dies. Now, structuring your life insurance is this way, where you get part of it as a lump sum up front, but most of it paying out monthly over time and growing to keep pace with the cost of living. This still does the job of covering the family, but it is much, much cheaper. As much as 20% or more cheaper, actually. It's a pretty big deal. Now, that's all I really wanted to explain for now. Please read the email carefully that I sent you and refer to that quote attached to it. If you have any questions, please just flick me a very quick return email. I'll do my best to answer as quick as I can. Now, just to explain, applying for the insurance is actually very quick and easy. Just let me know when you're ready, and we will organize a quick online meeting where I'll share my screen with you and we do the paperwork together. And that way it will take half the time than if you're trying to do it by yourself. Well, that's it for me for now. Take care, guys, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.